AITA for telling my son he will pay back for the cheese, meat, or he won't be eating Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'll keep this one short. Every year, we have charcuterie board before Thanksgiving meal at 6. Just something everyone can pick at, so they aren't dying of hunger by dinner time. My son 16 loves cheese. And due to this, I make sure to label when he can't eat something. I labeled all the stuff for Thanksgiving don't eat. Well, yesterday, he went and ate all of the fancy meats. And basically ate from each block that I bought. I truly was pissed since I worked extra hours to pay for it since the prices are awful now. For a nice cheese, I told him he needs to go to the store to replace all of it, which would cost him around $70. One of the cheese he ate was $18. Or he doesn't get to eat Thanksgiving meal. He is refusing to pay for it back, so no Thanksgiving meal. He will eat a sandwich, and he thinks I am being a horrible jerk. My husband is on his side and doesn't understand why I am so pissed about it. Edit. Thank you, I made up my mind. I already informed my mill of the situation. She offered to bring a nice cheese board. If he still refuses, I am giving him one last chance. He can buy it. Not get Thanksgiving tomorrow or work for 11 hours to make up the money. I like that idea for my Redditor. I have a feeling he won't do either of the options given. So probably no Thanksgiving, and my relatives will understand. And what you guys think and advise for OP's situation? What would you do if you're on her situation? Let me know on the comment section. Now let's go to the top 3 comments on community comment section. What's their opinion about this? From By Shrew you can tell which people responding in here. Do not cook big stressful family dinners. It's not just the money, it was the time planning, the drive too. The shopping, the labeling, do not eat this. The mental calculation of how much extra time op would have to work to pay for the food. And I don't hear any better suggestions for an immediate, related. Consequence.nta. From Tracy Olivia 14, what are the others bringing? When your part already cost over $70, and that isn't even the dinner. Was he stoned to have eaten $70 in one setting before anyone noticed? What was his excuse? I feel like there is more behind it. He knows the rules, it was labeled, so something is going on. I assume there was enough other food he could choose from. If your hubby is okay with it, he can pay for it with his fun money. And also go get it and prepare everything. Men always annoy the work women. Do even expect women to prepare everything like they watch football? While the women have to cook everything and don't see or feel the work behind it. From Unfair, Arachnid 1794 NTA. You gave him directions and instructions on what he couldn't do. He said nah, I'ma do it. Stand your ground. Kids need to learn consequences. Good on you. ETA. He should have to pay for the cheese. Period. Not letting him eat the meal is a bit overboard, but you insisting he pay is on the ball. And here's our next story.
AITA for telling my daughter that she made it clear she has no mother and having a long list she must do to move back in. On phone. I will keep the background short. I divorced my ex-husband when my daughter, Maria, was 10. I got the house but was a som, so I had trouble making ends met. So lots of budgeting after I got a job in my field again. My ex didn't have this problem and could spoil her. He spoiled her rotten, and it really affected our relationship. I would tell her I can't afford to get her a $1,000 laptop and it would cause a huge argument about how dad is better. Tried to get her a job, argument happened. When she was 17 she decided to drop from high school. I told her no. She told me it was her life and she can do what she wants. Another argument and she left to live with dad permanently. I tried to contact her multiple times but she told me I wasn't her mother anymore and leave her alone. She is now 21 and her dad has gotten remarried and basically kicked her out. She called me and we met up. She wants to move back in and I only told her only under these conditions. She needs to get her GED. She needs to be working a job at least 25 plus hours a week. She needs to be looking into what her career will be and either go to a trade school or college. She won't need to pay rent but needs to buy her own stuff, like clothes and personal items. She needs to contribute to the shared areas, chores. She would refuse to do them as a kid. Finally, no partying lifestyle. She needs to focus on getting her life together, not going out every night like she used to do, save it for the weekend. She called me a crazy jerk and that I am a shit mother. I informed her that she made it clear she has no mother. She stormed out and I am getting texts. And what you guys think and advise for OP's situation? What would you do if you're on her situation? Let me know on the comments section. Now let's go to the top 3 comments on community comments section. What's their opinion about this? Grum 7 round. NTA. Those are completely reasonable requests. Beyond reasonable, even. You wouldn't be out of line to ask for bills or contributions to household expenses. She's right. It's her life, and she can live it how she wants. That means she needs to find a way to pay for it. She can't live off her parents for her whole life. It sounds like she was getting a free ride from dad, and now that's gone. She's learning the hard way what actual adulting looks like. The partying lifestyle thing is the only one close to being a line, but again, your house, your rules. It's completely fair for you to not want your roommate coming home drunk at 2 a.m. every morning being loud and disruptive. If she wants to go out every night, let her find her own place, or roommates who are into that. From Britdre 16. NTA. Those are reasonable requests for any 21-year-old living at home, whether there is a good relationship or not. Only small piece of advice on the parting rule is if it comes to fruition, don't be completely overbearing about it. I only say this because I'm living it. I recently got divorced and moved back home. My mother is letting me live rent-free to save to buy a house. I kept my old house as an investment property. She is truly helping me and I appreciate it. However, I cracked a beer to watch a Monday night football game and she was like, "What are you doing? You work tomorrow." I'm 33, work from home, was not driving, and it was 1 beer to watch a game. She's not against drinking either. It was just it's Monday. So like, if your daughter is responsible and wants a drink and it doesn't go against health, safety, religious standards, I personally would not watch over her too closely and make her feel watched. However, I completely agree if she was trying to go out every night or something. From J. March Pineville. NTA. I noticed that an apology isn't on the top of the list. Her dad spoiled her. Now he's off to other things. Her reaction to your requirements indicate that she doesn't want a relationship. She looking to mooch off of you and make your life hell again. Don't block her, but do ignore her texts. That kind of behavior doesn't deserve a response.